Gonna go on the market. Woohoo!
The problems at the bottom of the chain, Charlie, I'll be honest, are still not solved, and they are nowhere near close to completion on that one.
Guys, I'm shaking. Guys, I can still turn this around within like the next 10 days or so. Cross your fingers, guys, please cross your fingers, please. I can't do this anymore. I can't do with another lot of bad news, please. We are considering who we're going to be putting our house on the market with, but we are going to be putting our house on the market as soon as we can. We did say we would try to do it this week, but it is already Wednesday, and we haven't been able to sit down and discuss it yet. But it's all very exciting, it's all very scary. If we do manage to, please God, find a home, and like it's ours and it's sold to us, the whole thing of like designing the home, like it's going to be a home that needs to be slightly renovated, that is what we would love to do. Me especially, as someone that's so like DIY and hands-on, I would love an older home with character that needs a little bit of TLC, that I can really get stuck into projects with so much. So there's going to be so much exciting stuff to come. I can't lie, I'm very, very, very excited. I do have some updates on the house. So last time when I spoke to you, I was just talking in general about how difficult it is to even get a viewing for a house, to get yourself in the best position to buy, and also that we were gonna get some viewings, well not viewings, sorry, some valuations. So all last week, that is what Rob and I did. We monitored about 6 valuations from 6 different agencies. Yesterday we had some pretty tough conversations with a couple of them that we favoured. But what I have learned is they are salespeople at the end of the day. They're trying to get themselves the best business, and they don't always necessarily have your best interests at heart. It's trying to find that balance between, do they have some of our interests at heart, and do they offer a good price in terms of like selling the house, and are they going to get us a good price? I think we're going to decide today.
Hello, Sam speaking.
Hi Sam, it's Sade. I've spoken to Rob. Good news. We would like to go with you guys to sell the house.
I'm glad that we got that all sorted.
Yeah.
And would 3 o'clock on Tuesday work for photos for you guys?
Tuesday, yeah, I think that will, you know.
Okay, perfect. I'll get that booked in James's diary now for you.
Cool.
Just so...
And very exciting. Thank you so much,
right.
Sam.
No problem. Thanks for the call.
Okay, speak soon. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Woohoo! So our house is gonna go on the market. Woohoo!
It's been a long time coming.
A long time coming. Last November, that's when I had the first valuation of the house. So that's 8 months.
Good job of waiting. We probably made about 20 grand in the house.
Yeah, to be fair, good job that we did wait, because it has just ramped up. The prices have absolutely ramped up. I will let you know more details when we get everything booked in. We've read through the contract, we're happy with it, we've signed it. The photographer comes round and then they're going to put us on the market. Shaking. Guys, I'm shaking. Guys, we've got the house. I just screamed so much. We've got the house! Oh my god, we've got the house! We've got the house! Oh my god! Oh no, I'm crying. I really didn't think that I would react like this at all. Okay, I found this house last Wednesday. Is it really been that quick? Jeez, it's only been a week. This is mad. Okay, so I went and viewed this house with my mum and dad on Wednesday the 22nd of, no, sorry, Wednesday the 15th of June. That's a week today. I went and viewed this house with mum and dad. Rob couldn't make it, but I took him in the evening to go and see it, and then I took him a couple of days later over his lunch break, so he did get to see inside it. Seemed like it was always out of our bracket, but this house, I have been searching and searching and searching for houses. I've just got an email and it says congratulations in capital letters. I'm so emotional. He said congratulations, they want to go with you as the buyer. And I like, because I was trying to expect it, I was really trying to like manifest and be positive. We've put a strong offer in, but I just didn't know, because he said there was another couple. We are the proud owners of our dream home. I can't wait to do the things I'm going to do. This is the start of something really special. I'm so happy. Yeah, I rang my solicitor and she said that she's happy with the progress that we're making. She reckons if the survey and mortgage come back okay, that we could potentially be in by the end of September. Today's September the 6th.
I'm all right, thank you. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. I just wanted to give you a little call just to update you on, you know, the recent situation.
Yeah, of course.
And also get a little bit of an update for the rest of the chain, because I know you said before that there was like the chain had broken at some point down, like I think it was the person that was the first buyer had like their sale had fallen through or something. Do you know how up to date they are with all of their sale and purchase now?
The problems at the bottom of the chain, Charlie, I'll be honest, are still not solved, and they are nowhere near close to completion on that one.
Okay.
We're still waiting for mortgage valuation to be called for. It's not even just mortgage offer at the minute. There's problems, not problems, I should say, just a delay with the lender panelling it out to a surveyor to assess the property, to then carry out the valuation, to then, you know, get it to offer stage. If
you get any news that their mortgage is kind of like underway, would you just let me know so that I know where we're at?
Yeah, certainly. The minute that mortgage has been booked in, I'll let you know the full chain know, because obviously then we will just be waiting for mortgage offers.
Okay, bye. I just spoke to the estate agent and she said that she reckons we're probably in line with the rest of the chain now. If not, we'll actually be ahead of them, which is really, really good. So fingers crossed this is all happening at the right pace now. Our mortgage has been offered. I'm so happy. I'm just telling her off. So much stress off, it's a joke.
So is that everything done?
So we've got our mortgage offer, so now our solicitors can take that and like basically they have everything they need now. And then we can talk to them about what sort of date we want to exchange contracts and like the move-in date. What's the exchange contracts? And what's the other term? Exchange of contracts means that the house is actually ours and we're actually selling our house. There's no going back after that.
And
but
then
you
there's
can usually that's it. And then there's a completion date which you can have on the same day of exchange of contracts if you want, but you can also have it like a week, 2 weeks apart, however long you need. Oh, that is taking so much stress off. It is a joke. Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy. But she did let me know that it's actually a buy-to-let mortgage, which apparently can take a little bit longer. It's not as straightforward.
Right, okay. Yeah, they can be a bit more complicated. Right, so, well, that's interesting because your buyers are asking again whether you're prepared to break the chain.
Really?
So, but they presumably can't go any further forward if they're at the bottom have not got a mortgage offer yet.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure where that's come from.
So when did they ask this?
That was in with the last, let me just, sorry, that was fairly recently, just the last day or two.
Really?
I mean, I'm assuming that you're not going to do that.
No, we're absolutely not breaking the chain, not at this stage, and not when the bottom of the chain hasn't even got an offer. No.
Especially if we're hoping for a completion in sort of 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
now that you know we've got our offer, maybe go back to them and just just say like we're not willing to do that when we're a few weeks away from completion, and we're happy to have a completion date set as early as possible, really. So the rest of the strain lies with the bottom of the chain. Just got a document. Oh, it looks like mortgage stuff. Oh, our mortgage is through. Rob and I have just come back from holiday. We were hoping that we were going to have a little bit more of an update in terms of like good progress with like maybe completion dates confirmed and stuff from when we come back, but unfortunately not. I'm just going to say now, This whole process of buying a house, people did warn me, it is very stressful. I started off quite good and I thought this isn't too stressful. It is stressful. The longer your chain, more likely the harder and more stressful it actually becomes. And also, you need to be a Karen in this process. Like, I am so over being nicey to everyone, because it gets you nowhere. This whole process, I've just been so overly lovely to everyone. And of course, I'm a lovely person. I like to think I try to be nice to everyone. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. And, you know, I know that there are other things going on in the world, and the world doesn't revolve around me. So I don't chase probably as much as I should do, but towards the end of this process I have become Naggy McPhee, because I am over it. I'm so over ringing up and being like, hello, I just wanted to know, you know that thing that we spoke about like 1.5 weeks ago, is there any progress? No? Okay, that's no problem, thank you so much. I'm so over it. So towards the end of this progress, definitely the last 2-3 weeks, I've just become more what is the word, because I haven't become like rude or mean or anything. I'm just persistent. I'm now persistent. I ring up, and when I speak to people, I'm like, I'm gonna ring you tomorrow, so know that you need to have an update for me, because I'm going to be ringing tomorrow. Like, people have already said that you need to be on them, like, this is your house move, like, you need to make sure that they're doing what you need them to do. You're paying them at the end of the day, they work for you, blah 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 blah. Work for you in a sense of like, they should have your best interests at heart, blah 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 blah. I don't know if it's just me, but my gosh, the people that are meant to be doing all of our stuff, that we're paying a lot of money to do all of our stuff, don't seem to be doing our stuff. That has been a little bit annoying. Rang the estate agents that are selling our house. I didn't get through to them, but I was told that the bottom of the chain is still the same position as it has been for however long, which has been a little bit annoying to hear, because we were hoping that they would also have their mortgage offer, because it's been 10 days since we left and we got our mortgage offer, and it was all happening around the same time. So I'm hoping that, you know, that's going to be wrapped up very, very soon. Today has just been down, up, down, up. I've had a ball of anxiety in my chest all day. Like, this is horrible. There was the discrepancy on the mortgage offer for the person at the bottom of the chain, but it turns out that it should be resolved really quite quickly, and that they're resolving it like right now basically. So I got that message today at about midday, and I was thinking, okay, good, because from the text it seemed like they were saying as soon as this discrepancy is finished, like, we're go. So I was still in hopes that, like, okay, good, we can still turn this around within like the next 10 days or so. I don't know whether to cry. I feel like bursting into tears. But then I feel like it's so silly, and like, don't be so ungrateful, you've got such a good life. Solicitor emailed us today when I was driving home from the Metro Centre, and Rob rang me and he was like, have you seen the email? And I was like, no, thinking that it was going to be something that I already knew, so it was all chill, or maybe even some good news, but it turns out it's pretty bad news. And the solicitor of our buyers has come back with a date for exchange, or completion rather, a whole like week and a bit later than we wanted to. And I know, honestly, hearing myself say it now, I'm also like, a week? Is it that deep? I don't know how to explain it. This whole process has been such a roller coaster. My emotions are here, then they're there, then I'm happy, then I have a ball of anxiety in my chest, and it feels like whenever you think that you're about to move in this direction, which is the right direction, you end up doing a 30-degree turn and going this way and then panning back round. And we're now pushed back another like 10 days. We feel really annoyed and crappy about it. You know what, I'm just gonna switch off for the night. I think it's best if I just like have hot chocolate, watch some TV that makes me happy, have a good night's sleep, get up and do something productive tomorrow, and see where my head's at then, because I might feel a little bit differently. At the minute I feel very like angst, if that's a word. I feel very just like all over the place. I need to just let those emotions ride out, so I'll come back to you another time. I do have some really, really good news that we now have an exchange date, and we haven't exchanged as such. One person in our chain is buying a house as a buy-to-let mortgage through their company. They have to exchange and complete on the same day so that they can do their solvency checks on completion day. To my understanding, solvency checks seem just like another financial credit check. Now, we have been advised by our solicitor that you should try and leave some time before exchange and complete. Though it's not uncommon these days to exchange and complete on the same day, it does make it a little bit more of a secure situation for you as a buyer and a seller, but particularly as a buyer, to make sure that you have exchanged and therefore have contractually agreed to buy a house, and that your seller has been tied into a contract to make sure that that property is now under your name and you now own that property. The problem with exchanging and completing on the same day is that everything could fall down right up until that exchange point. Anyway, what I'm trying to say in the long and short is we do have an exchange date. I feel really good about it. I don't feel on edge, like is it going to go through, is it going to go through. I'm keeping positive. Rob and I are really, really happy with the progress that we've made so far, because honestly about 5 days ago it seemed like we weren't going to be moving until middle of November, but it now seems that we have an exchange date and a completion date of the 25th of October, which I'm so excited. I'm so excited, like I can't even begin to explain. Today is the day. Today's moving day. Today is moving day. I can't believe that those words are actually coming out of my mouth. It's been such a long time coming. It's finally here. I feel so excited. Also a little bit nervous because today is an exchange and completion day. Meaning that, you know, it's one of those things where things can go wrong. We have a chain of 6 people. If funds don't get moved properly, if banks don't release funds on time, things like that. But good vibes, everything is going to go well. Last night we had Rob's family come and help pack the house up a little bit with us. If we didn't have their help, we would have been packing the house on our own till 2 a.m. I had packed pretty much everything, you already know this. I had boxes and boxes and boxes piled high in the dining room, but it's all the little things that you don't realise need attention, and all those 5-minute jobs add up. I think the first van is here. I just went to go and do my hair, hence why I look like this in the bathroom. But we have, I could hear a van pulling up outside. We've got movement! They were meant to be here between 9 and 10. It's now just got 10. Go downstairs and greet them and see what their plan is for the day. So in here is boxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boxes.
All
in
boxes,
here.
yes. Here.
Yeah, we've got we've bubble wrapped all breakable stuff,
Yes,
dismantled,
okay.
and then in this room, sorry, this is empty. This room is all fragile, all breakable. In here, again we've bubble wrapped it all, but
Yeah, but everything is going.
everything's going. Everything, yeah.
Okay. Will be okay. I think we try to put everything to be okay. You know?
Perfect. Thanks,
Maybe
guys.
in 5 minutes, 10 minutes is coming out one van. Will be 4 guys.
Yeah.
Be okay, you know.
All right. Perfect.
Oh, amazing! Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's good. Oh, he's so lovely. Oh, come on. We're in this chat with everyone in the chain. I'm sure it's gonna be happening. I'm sure. Oh, my heart is in my throat right now. It's now lunchtime, it's 12:30. People need a lunch. So say people are, like, lunch breaks interfere with things for maybe an hour. Either side, totaling it all up, it maybe delays things by an hour. So that's an hour where we don't get any work done, right? That means from 1:30 till 5:30 is usually the business working day, but I think the banks shut at 5, like they don't do any more funds after 5. So we have 3.5 hours to move 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of money. Surely. This is how close I am to breaking point. We're just doing the last tour of the house. We're trying to complete, we're getting some bad news, but we're trying to complete an exchange, but we've decided we're just gonna head out, go down south and hope for the best. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, a little tour before we go. Are you gonna miss this house?
Yeah.
Our first little house.
Lots
Our
of
first good house.
Lots of good times.
Good times.
The garden / the house looks huge with nothing in it.
I know, doesn't it? It actually does. This is what I was doing a little tour earlier, and I was like, you look at each room and you think, oh mint, it's really big, and then you put your furniture and you're like, where did all the room go? Okay, now we're gonna go and give the key to the estate agents and head down south. I'm gonna get myself the new McDonald's McChicken McCrispy thing.
Nice.
Treat myself.
Have you unpacked the Wi-Fi box yet or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to do it.
See ya. Morning, guys. You've probably not seen this background before, but this is not our new house. Had the worst day. Yesterday was like genuinely the worst day I think I've had in a long time. So we got up, we got packed, the removal guys came, we got packed up, cleared out the place, and we still hadn't really gotten far enough in the chain. I can't really remember how much I told you yesterday, but I'll try and keep it short because honestly it was so long. At about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the money was only second out of 6th place in the chain. The third person solicitor in the chain was absolutely awful and took 5 hours to do their part of the chain, either side. So they've got to do their sale of the house and then the purchase of the house that the person is moving into. They took equally as long on both sides. They sat on the funds, which is the only way to progress up the chain. They sat on the funds for literally 5 hours and didn't communicate well enough with the other solicitors. By the time it finally made it to the 4th person who was buying my house, their solicitor was really good, turned it around in like less than half an hour, got it to my solicitor, who turned around our sale with the last 20 minutes or so that they had before they left for work, left work for the evening, but meant that they couldn't complete our purchase. We haven't even exchanged on our purchase either because the funds didn't hit us on time. So everyone else in the chain exchanged and completed apart from Rob and me. So they all moved into their homes last night. It was out of our control. Anyway, we sent our vans down. Then we realised that, okay, we can't unload our vans. We're not going to get our keys tonight. So we had to tell them, the drivers, that we couldn't unload that night. And we had to just drive down to try and stay near our stuff and hope to complete in the morning. It is now the morning. It's currently 11 o'clock in the morning. I really thought that we'd have our keys released by like 9:30. So we rang our solicitor at 9. She said that she's been ready and waiting, but our sellers who live in America apparently didn't give their authorization to sell the house. So I don't know if you know, but when you actually come to sell it on the day of, like, I think it's either exchange or completion, you have to give verbal like authorization to say, I want to sell this house, like you can go ahead, solicitor, do your job, sell the house. Woken up this morning and I genuinely thought it would be good news. I thought our solicitor would be like, I've sent the funds, just waiting for them to clear and I'll let you know when you can pick up your key. But no, this has been one of the most stressful and strenuous processes of my entire life. Literally, if we had an extra 20 minutes, we would have been fine yesterday, but one of the solicitors in the chain took 5 out of the 8-hour working day to complete what they needed to do. That's fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, I literally have broken down so many times today. I really want to put on a brave face, and I'm aware that this is so like draining and such a like moment, but it's just real. I just want to like capture everything. But yeah, that's where we're at today. I feel like poop. I haven't slept. I didn't sleep a wink yesterday. I thought I didn't sleep the night before. I did not sleep a wink yesterday. My brain isn't working. It feels frazzled. And there's no good news. And I don't think there's going to be good news. So...
the receipt and we're good to go.
Oh my god. So actually exchange now as well?
Yeah.
So when she sends the funds and they say all good, that's complete, and then they can release the keys?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm actually going to cry. This is so good! Oh my god. So have you told the man to go straight to the house?
Yeah, he said it's no problem, they can wait up to an hour as well.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I'll go deal with that.
I'm actually so this, as if this has worked out in the nick of time. Guys, we've literally, it is 3:37. About 10 minutes ago, we got a call from our vans saying that they were on the way down and that they were about 10 minutes away. And then at the same time, pretty much, we got a call from our estate agent keeping us up to date from the sellers to say that they're going to authorise. Whoa, I'm going to try not to cry, but I'm like, whoa, so happy. This has been the most stressful 48 hours of my entire life. We are so close, so we've exchanged. We're like, contractually the house is ours, which is a huge relief because we hadn't actually been exchanged. We were technically homeless yesterday, and the funds have been sent, so we just need to make sure that they get through on the other side. As soon as the other solicitors say that they've got it, then our estate agents can release the key. So then we had to ring our storage guys back, the van, and say, like, intercept them and say, we know you're en route, but like, you need to go straight to the house. And turns out they had already actually reached the storage container. Whoa, everything is so all up in the air, but we're making our way now to go get the keys. So fingers crossed, please God, let us be able to get these keys today. Please don't let there be an issue with the funds. We just need them to say that they've got the funds. Please let them say that they've got the funds. Please. Cross your fingers, guys. Please cross your fingers. Please. I can't do this anymore. I can't do with another lot of bad news. Please.
Yeah, no. Okay, amazing. Thank you. Right.
Lorna, it's done.
It's done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just like taste the extra thing for you.
I'm gonna explode with excitement.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you. So the clients are here and they've just taken a call from their side, so I love you confirming that. Thanks very much, then, Alistair. Thank you. Thanks. Bye bye. Woo! Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Oh.
Finally.
Four. So you got it right.
Is it done?
Is it?
Wow.
Oh, wow, thank you.
That's all right. Bless you. All the
Honestly,
best.
really appreciate how much like effort and hard work you put in.
You're welcome.
You were amazing.
No,
We
you're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. So, I know, but we were just sat in the estate agents just now, just waiting, and then eventually our solicitor rang and said that she's completed, so they gave us the keys just now. I know. Let me ring mum.
Come on.
Yay! Oh my god, so weird.
I forgot what it looked like.
Oh my god.
Is any of that first for me?
What?
Wait, it is big, huh?
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Well done.